I was going through school and I remember my legs started hurting, but I didn't think anything of it. And then school ended, it was freshman year of high school. And then June comes around and I start getting really bad stomach aches. And I'm thinking like I'm lactose intolerant, so I give up dairy, nothing really works. Then I'm thinking, oh, maybe I have celiac disease, so I give up gluten and that doesn't work. And then we finally go in the hospital because I tell my mom to press on my stomach so I could tell them where it is, and then she feels a lump. And then I go into the hospital and they're like, well, you have pancreatitis, and I did have pancreatitis, but they misdiagnosed me completely. So then it just kept going on. I kept going back to the hospital. They kept telling me it was pancreatitis. I started noticing more lumps popping up. And then they kept telling me those were reactive lymph nodes to the pancreatitis. So I just thought nothing of it until one week my health just started really going down. I developed a cough and really bad back pain. And then we go in, and this was a day before I was supposed to go to my family trip to Greece. And they tell me to go to ultrasound, and I get an ultrasound. And then they tell me to get a chest x-ray, and then they sit me down in this room and they're like, well, we see this dark mass and we think it's cancer. So they're like, you have to go see an oncologist. So I got to an oncologist, I had a CAT scan, I had a biopsy, and they told me I had stage 4 rhabdomyosarcoma. I went through 42 weeks of chemotherapy. I actually started at Children's Hospital Los Angeles, but then obviously I went to St. Jude's, and I also went through 35 rounds of radiation. I went through 30 rounds of proton therapy, and then I went through 5 rounds of standard radiation. And the worst part of treatment was definitely the radiation. It was really painful, and it just caused so many issues that I'm still dealing with. Before cancer, I'd say I had a pretty average life. I was a normal teenager. I was in sports, I did basketball, I was really active, and I would travel a lot. I was just a normal kid, and then right away, everything changed so quickly. I'm actually having my 9-month scans tomorrow, but as of my last scans, I'm in remission. I've been in remission for 8.5 months now. And everything's going great. School's been going really well. I've been doing the best I've ever done in school, which is crazy. And life's been, just adjusting has been kind of hard, but everyone's been so great back at home, so it's been a lot of fun.